And good morning, guys. I'm your host, AD. This is MLB 17 The Show, episode 31. The Iamacreator weekly schedule format. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more MLB 17 every 3 to 4 days a week, make sure you guys hit that red support button. Smash the like button, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more we bring in, the more we grow, win, expand, stay connected. If there's anybody in the chat of the group has a Facebook and a Twitter in the chat, you guys can share it, tweet it out, type it in, add it to a playlist, and we're all good to go. Well, we watch our videos in full. We like the videos in full. My supporter total, I've already lost a few this week again. So I'm down to 1394, but it's all good. I'm still trying to get up there a little more. I'm just trying to take my time, so I'm just trying to get up there a little bit. And we never ask anything back in return. If you guys want to vote for the idol, it's Alan's at 27, the Great Summer's at 12, as we speak. As this will be Game 2 in Oakland. Athletics won the first one, 2-1 in Oakland. As it will be the 6 and 24 Tigers taking on the 12 and 18 Athletics in Oakland as we speak. Which is actually far from where we are in the state of Ohio, but it's not bad. The starter for the 6 and 24 Tigers this morning. By the way, good morning out there today, guys. I have the Iamacreator group. Michael Firmer will be starting on the mound for 6 and 24 Tigers. He has a 1-4 record, 44 strikeouts, 3.86 ERA. Taking on 12 and 18 Athletics in Game 2 in Oakland. They have Saad Mania. Mania has a 1-2 record, 21 strikeouts, 4.83 ERA. So we're taking down to the ballpark, Game 2 in Oakland. So there you go, guys, on the mound. Starting pitcher, right-handed thrower. Michael Firmer has a 1-4 record, 3.86 ERA. And there's the starting lineups once again, guys. Jose Iglesias is batting first at shortstop. And Kenzo at second. Miguel Cabrera at third at first baseman. Then Castellanos is at fourth. Victor Martinez is actually the different designated hitter, perhaps. So he's in the fifth position. Mikey Montauk is batting sixth. James Buchanan at seventh as a catcher. Matt Dondago is batting eighth for center fielder. And Alex Presley is the Beaver in the ballpark. Left fielder, batting ninth. So Matt Dondago is in the need of a day off, so 6 and 24 Tigers will give him a well-needed rest at this point. Miguel Cabrera will also get a day off as well this morning, so he'll be getting rest and relaxation. So how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are good. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, on the road to May 1st. Road to reopening a little bit, and sit back and relax. And if you guys want to vote for the idol, let me know in the chat. Just keep paying it forward and being rewarded. And we never ask anything back in return. So how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good and hanging in there as good as anything can get. And let me know if you guys want to vote for the idol as well. You guys can. I will also get some IGN news for you guys as well. So hang tight for that. So on the mound for the 12 and 18 Athletics in Game 2 in Oakland, Saad Mania is making the 7th start of the series, 1-2 record, 1.83 ERA, 43 hits. He's also given up a total of 21 walks and 21 strikeouts. And batting first for the 6 and 24 Tigers in Game 2 in Oakland, Jose Iglesias, right-handed batter. He's batting 190, 3 home runs, 8 ribbies. As we get Game 2 in Oakland underway, Athletics won the first one, 2-1 this week. See if there's anything else that factors. Fly ball center field to start off. It starts off a little bit that quick, and he makes the catch, one away. So we're up and running. So up and running this morning. There's the starting lineup for the 6 and 24 Tigers that's followed. First baseman Trey Mancini batting 258. Victor Martinez, designated hitters, back in the 5th position, batting 353. Jacoby Jones batting 8th position. Then I'll bring up right-handed batter Ian Kinsler, batting 158, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies. Blue Jays 4, Rays 2, and Tampa. Foul ball to right, strike 1 to the right. So yeah, Mania is on the mound for the 12 and 18 Athletics for Game 2 this morning. Indians 10, Royals 6 in Kansas City as well. Swing and a miss, strike 2 at the bottom. That was in the bottom inside the zone, so that's 0-2. So how is everyone doing this morning? Hopefully you guys are good, staying healthy, on the road to reopen at this point. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Orioles 4, White Sox 3 in Baltimore. Ball 1 at the bottom. Astros 1, Angels nothing in LA.
With the bases empty, why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
There used to be a show called LA, I believe. Like swing, and that's ball 2, by the way. Rangers 2, Mariners nothing in Seattle. So that's 2 and 2 actually. Mania nods his head. Here's the 2 and 2 offering. Ball 3 to the left. On deck, right-handed batter Trey Mancini is on deck. He has a 258 average, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs driven in. But alright. So far today is my last day off this week, but I'm gonna be working morning shifts. But actually, I go back tomorrow from 10 to 6:30, and then I'll have my last closer for a while. So swing and a miss, and that's the second out for the Tigers. Game 2 in Oakland. Brewers 4, Pirates 1 at Pittsburgh. So it goes like this. Well, Friday I'm closer. All I have to do is, they only have me working only 1:45 to 9, so that's the only thing. And then morning shifts come to me, so I'm prepared for, even though I'm going to be tired. Ball 1 on the bottom right. Brings up right-handed batter Trey Mancini. 258, 3 home runs, 6 ribbies, 1 stolen base. Giants 6, Reds 3 in Cincinnati in the tap this morning.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ground ball to left center field. And that result will be a single. So a single for the Tigers to open up Game 2 in Oakland. Got the Diamondbacks visiting the Rockies in Colorado. So that's a single for Trey Mancini. Game 2 in Oakland. It'll bring up right-handed batter, guys. Plays Christianity for it, Nick Castellanos. Last 7 games versus 6 and 24 Tigers, 9 for 27, of an average of 333. He's batting 220, by the way. Runner at first, 2 routes, top of the first, in Game 2 in Oakland.
First pitch on its way.
Strike 1 on, close to the left. Shout out to Miss Bloody. How you doing? Cubs 5, Yankees 2 in Chicago.
They're going to take it for strike 1. They're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Isaiah News will be gifted to you guys in just a little bit. Swing and a miss, strike 2, same spot, so that's 0-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm gonna give him a big swing.
But I've enjoyed back-to-back days off from last week, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I was off the 17th and 18th as well for the 2 approvals. Swing and a miss, and that's the third out, and the side is retired.
Tigers leave 1.
Good, a little bit of good news. Tigers leave 1 in Game 2 in Oakland. At the bottom of the first, Tigers nothing, Athletics nothing. And on the mound for the 6 and 24 Tigers, Game 2 in Oakland. Right-handed pitcher, Michael Firmer. Firmer making the 7th start of the series. He has a 1-4 record. 3.86 ERA, and he's given up 37 hits, 7 walks, 44 strikeouts to his credit. And doo-wop for the A's. You guys know this guy, Dustin Fowler. I thought it was Dexter or something. But he has a 230, 235 average. I thought it was Dexter Fowler because one of the PBA bowlers back in 2013 at the PBA World Championship took on Parker Bone's third and second Mets. And that was Rhino Pates. He wore some kind of dress pants to honor the golfer Ricky Fowler. And I think it might be the Fowler family. I don't know, but the Fowler does. But the Fowler name does ring a bell. That's ball one at the bottom.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2 a fastball. And I think as
Blue Jays 4, Rays 2 in Tampa. But it does ring a bell, to be honest. So I also lost a couple other supporters this week, but I don't know what's going on, but it's all good. And he struck him out inside the zone. That's one away for the Athletics.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's.
Smart strategy by Michael Firma for the 6-24 Tigers this morning. So, it's Dustin, okay. Starting lineup for the 12 and 18 Athletics. Matt Olson follows, batting 241. Zed Lowry, 315. That'll bring up right-handed batter Marcus Semien, leads the A's. Batting 197, 7 home runs. Astros 1, Angels nothing. Firmo with the offering. Strike one up top. Kinda close, but it made it just safely. Rangers 2, Mariners nothing in Seattle.
From a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2 to the left. Not a bad idea.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Ground ball left center field.
And that's into the outfield for
And that result, guys, will be a single for the Athletics. Begin game 2 in Oakland. So a single for the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. That'll bring up Chris Davis. He has a 7-game hitting streak with the 12 and 18 Athletics. He's been 9 for 35, right-handed batter, batting 203, 7 home runs, 19 RBIs driven in. Runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Firmo.
Swing, line, drive.
Fly ball to left, right center field again. And here come the 12 and 18 A's.
Semien is on his way home.
And that will be an RBI triple. So the 12 and 18 Athletics strike first is 1-0 A's. Chris Davis with the RBI triple. Look at it one more time. Almost deep to right center field. And it lands a little bit safe. So that's an RBI triple. Runner at third, 1-0 A's. Game 2 in Oakland. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 at the middle. Then I'll bring up left-handed batter Matt Olson. Olson's batting 241, 3 home runs, 10 ribbies.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ground ball to right center field again. And this time it will be an RBI single.
Well, that's a nice RBI hit right there.
So at the moment it's 2-0 Athletics. In game 2 in Oakland. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys want to catch more MLB 17, every 3 to 4 days a week of the Iamacreator weekly schedule, forever, as you guys can see in the format. Make sure you guys smash the like button, stay connected, tweet it out, share a comment, strike 1 inside the zone. Type it in. Brings up Zed Lowry, batting 315, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs to his credit. If there's anybody in the chat, also has a Facebook and a Twitter account, ball 1 to the left. You guys can do the same thing on the philosophy by normally paying it forward and being rewarded as we speak of the group in the chat. We watch our videos in full, 1 and 1 count. Strike 2 on the upper left. Not too bad.
Pretty adamant about working him.
We like the
inside right now.
videos,
Back-to-back fastballs.
share the videos,
That one was able to
tweet
find
them out,
zone.
and we add them to a playlist, and we leave a connecting, loving, caring comment of what you guys thought about it, and we never ask anything back in return. Ball 2 on the upper left.
Fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
And if you guys have any questions, want to have an opportunity to vote for the idol? Well, the idol has not been announced yet, but it is going to be soon. 2-2 offering. Ground ball to right center field again. And that'll be another single for the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. So a single for the Athletics. To right center field brings up right-handed batter Ryan Healy. Ryan Healy's batting .278, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs, excuse me, almost said 7. But he does have 17 RBIs to his credit. Shout out to Al Red Sox fan, how you doing? Runner first and second, 1 out. Strike 1 to the left. Bottom of the first, 1 out. Game 2 in Oakland, 2-0 A's.
He's going to be coming right after.
First and second now, 1 man out.
And a pop-up to foul territory to the left. As we speak, outside the stands, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Athletics. Let's start off game 2 in Oakland. That brings up right-handed batter Mike Canha. Pronounced as C-A-N-N-H-A. Batting .244, 5 home runs, 10 ribbies to his credit. Firmer looking to stay strong. Ball 1 to the right. And when you look at any pitcher, any pitcher's looking to stay strong when it comes to a lowest record. Like the 6-24 Tigers have, but you know what happens, happens. Looking to stay cool and stay short. Ground ball to first, and he gets the catch in time, and the side is retired. 12-18 Athletics gave up 2 runs in game 2 in Oakland. At the top of the second, Athletics 2, Tigers nothing. Doo-wop for the Tigers, please welcome back Victor Martinez, batting .353, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs to his credit. He's been waiting to get back into anything for the 6-24 Tigers. Let's see what he can do this morning. Here's the pitch offering. Ball 1 up top. It's 1-0 to begin.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work.
Type 1 in the chat if you guys are active. That way we can have anything. Swing and a miss, strike 1 at the bottom. Red Sox 9, Twins 5 in Minnesota. I usually call it Minnesota or Minnesota. And that would be the home of the Beast Brock Lesnar. Actually. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on the upper right. Blue Jays 4, Rays 2 in Tampa.
He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2.
Yeah, Al Red Sox. But yeah, Al's been doing some good stuff this week. By the looks of it. Second swing and he's out. Out number 1 for the Tigers.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And I'm looking at Jed Lowry.
And there's the defensive lineup for the 12-18 Athletics. Josh Pegley at the bottom. Dustin Fowler. Like I said, Fowler does ring a bell. Ricky Fowler and something else Fowler. So he's up the top. Brings up right-handed batter Mikey Montauk, batting .296, 1 home run, 9 ribbies. Angels 2, Astros 1 in LA, excuse me. Second swing, strike 1 at the bottom. Rangers 2, Mariners nothing in Seattle. So yeah, I've been losing a couple more supporters this week outside the chat. Fly ball to left, and we're gonna get deep, and did some of that call it? Did some of that call it? We'll see what the umpires think. Game 2 in Oakland. I don't know if they want to call it or not.
And I would guess
Game 2 in
that
Oakland.
after all the discussion, they're gonna
Nationals
go inside and
12,
have a look at the
Phillies
video
4.
replay. And that
Okay,
is
let's say we'll
indeed
get the
what
let's say
they'll
we'll get the
do.
ball,
And we'll
guys.
take a look and let you decide
This is
for
the first
yourself.
time I've ever seen this. Not since I've been here. And I think it will be. Well, it was deep to left center.
All right, the review looks like it's over.
Well, it was deep to left
Was
center
there
field,
indisputable
actually.
Video evidence? Yes, it's a foul
And he gets the
ball
call.
after all. So take the home
He gets a
run
little bit
off
of the call.
board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right.
One of the umpires is in the back, too. So that's foul, very close. So that's 0-2, by the way.
2 count and the pitch.
Ball one at the bottom right.
Way low that
6-24 Tigers almost had a home run right there. But that was close. Giants 6, Reds 3 in Cincinnati. It was a little bit close.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Foul ball to left, strike 2. Cubs 5, Yankees 2, and Chicago.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Sex swing, and he struck him out number 2 for the Tigers. Game 2 in Oakland. Mania, not that bad of a performance back there. Out there. Rockies 2, Diamondbacks 2 in Colorado. Colorado or something.
The batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, James McCann.
As he takes
Strike
the
one at the
cold
bottom.
strike at the knees, it's
Brings up
0-1.
James McCann, right-handed batter, batting 94.
Down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1.
Sex swing, strike 2 at the bottom. That was also inside the zone. Game 2 in Oakland.
Striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets the runs.
I'm also going to give you guys some news in just a second. See what I can see what I found out this morning. Swing and a miss, and he's out, and the side is retired. Well, I do know the first night of Impact Rebellion was on last night. I was watching a little bit on the highlights on YouTube. Get to that in a second. Go to bottom of the second. Athletics 2, Tigers nothing. For the A's, Matt Joyce, left-handed batter, 255, 3 home runs, 10 ribbies. So yeah, if you guys have not checked it out, it's actually free on Access TV if you guys haven't. I pretty much do not, but I have been watching a little bit of clips from the first night of Impact Rebellion. And the matches that were in that, I mean, it came out of Nashville, Tennessee, Skyway Studios, so. Which is actually born for country music and the other stuff as well. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Like I said, I'm sometimes a country person, but I'm more of a top active rock person and 80s, 90s person. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland.
Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Jose.
And here's the starting. There's the starting lineup. There's the defensive lineup for you guys for the 6-24 Tigers this season. So, what do you call it? Crazy Steve made his return. So, have Rebellion on Impact Wrestling. Team up with Tommy Zebra and Rhino. Brings up right-hand batter Josh Priggy, batting 250, 1 home run, 6 ribbies. Firmo with the offer. Strike 1 up top. So those 3 pick up the victory. It was actually a 6-man tag team match, actually, to begin. I just thought this match was good, actually. Strike 2 on the upper right. There's been a couple interviews for the 2 challengers for next week for Tessa Blanchard's Impact World title. Which you have Tessa Blanchard defending the Impact World title next night 2 of Rebellion next week against Big Mike, what do you call him? Who's sort of been Impact World Champion as we speak. That'll be Michael Elgin. And the other challenger is Eddie Edwards. If you guys recall, those 2 had a best of 5 series. And Impact World Champion Tessa Blanchard announced it, and he struck him out. That's out number 2 for the Athletics. Nationals 12, Phillies 4 in Philadelphia. But yeah, she announced it was going to be a triple threat match, and she's like, and I quote, I'll take care of both of you. I'll handle both, actually.
It's hard to say for sure that he didn't.
So, well, next week, I think Tesla's going to retain. Strike one in the upper left. And then you had match 2, the Rascals taking on Team 3XLRs, and then taking on TJ Perkins and Follow-By, actually. Now, this match wasn't too bad. A 1-1 count coming up. Swinging a miss, strike 2. Marlins 1, Mets nothing in New York City. I'm giving guys the rundown a little bit before we get to IGN News. So the winner of that one, the Rascals, pretty much got an upset win. 0-2 count by Firmer. Ball one at the bottom left. So it won't be a problem. And then there was an interview for the challenger Willie Mack last night, as he took on Ace Austin for the X Division title. Ground ball left center field. And that will be a single for the Athletics, game 2 in Oakland. And apparently, Red Swan gave, Willie Mack some inspiration of how he was proud to have Mack as a tag partner, as we speak. Brings up right-hand batter Marcus Semien. He singled his first time, he's 1 for 1 in game 2 in Oakland. So it set up, the feud between the two. So it was Ace Austin defending the X Division title against the challenger Willie Mack. Get to that in a second. Runner at first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Firmer. Ball one at the bottom.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No doubt, this is
so there was not that bad of the viewers. The record between Semien and Firmer, 1 for 4 of a strikeout in both careers. Ball 2 to the left.
That's a good approach with your facing a young arm. You might not be too familiar with.
A little bit of Farron Carvana in and there, up and out. So that was ball 2. Runner at first, 2 rounds. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Athletics, game 2 in Oakland. Apparently Ace Austin pretty much blocked the stunner as we speak. But it's used by Kevin Owens. Ball 3 to the right.
3-0.
On deck, Chris Davis batting 210.
But now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone.
So apparently, with the ref called Ace and did not make it count, apparently. So apparently, strike 1 at the bottom. There you go. So at the end of before the end of the match, slam Ace's face at the top of the turnbuckle, and apparently he hit Ace. Regardless, ground ball to left, and that is out of the reach. I don't know what's going on with the 6-24 Tigers already, and that will be a double, infield double for some reason. 12 and 18 Athletics right now. Look at it one more. Actually, I'm not going to even look at that. So we scored as an E5. Second and third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Firmer. Strike 1 at the middle. There you go. So Mack hit Ace with a 6-star Fog Splash for the victory. Brings up right-hand batter Chris Davis. Drove in a ribby. Had a triple. He's 1 for 1. So Willie Mack is the new Impact X Division champion. So after the match, get that in a second. Ball 2 to the left. So after the match, Red Swan showed up at the top of the ramp to dance to Max Steam. And so those two actually celebrated in the back as Willie Mack defeated Ace Austin to become the new X Division champion last night. I thought that wasn't that bad of a match. I thought that was a good match actually. Coming out of YouTube on the clip. 2-2 count. Ball 3 to the right. On deck, Matt Olson batting 250. So he was shown congratulating as we speak. In the back with an interview with the new X Division champion. Foul ball to left, strike 2 was Willie Mack. And apparently he said there's pretty much nothing going to stop them from between him. That's ball 4 at the bottom. First walk by Michael Firmer for 6-24 Tigers.
He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Not expecting that further. Brings up left-handed batter Matt Olson, 1 for 1 for single in the first inning. Game 2 in Oakland. And it's pretty much going to be our first challenger for Willie Mack's X-Division Championship, actually. Foul ball to right, strike one. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of second, 2-0 A's. So what do you call it? From out of nowhere, Johnny Swinger interrupted the celebration. And apparently, ball went to the right. As we speak. But yeah, the North didn't defend the tag team titles last night. It was only night 1. Fly ball to left center field, and he breaks the curse, and the inning is over. We go to top of the third, A's 2, Tigers nothing. Game 2 in Oakland. Doo-wop for the Tigers, right-handed batter. Back on the lineup, Jacoby Jones. So Johnny Swinger interrupted, and apparently he said Willie Mack promised a title shot to his best friend Johnny Swinger. Can everything? So other than that, yeah, we might be looking at title matches down the road. Swinging a miss, strike one to the right. So we might be looking at Swinger taking on Willie Mack for the X-Division title coming in the near future. 0-1 count. Ball went to the right. And then there was a higher package for Kylie Ray aired between. This matchup was between Kylie Ray taking on Kiera Hogan. It's like swing strike 2 at the bottom. So this match was. And they also hyped, well, who will find out who will be the future of the World Championship. And that will be next week on April 28th. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out for the Tigers. And pretty much this match wasn't all that great. I mean, I thought it was all right as we speak. Some of the other matches. And then you have the main event. Before we get to the main event, we're gonna deliver some IGN news for you guys real quick. Hold on. Pay it forward, guys, and be rewarded. Smash the like button, tweet it out. Here's the pits. Swinging a miss, strike one. Brings up left-handed batter Alex Presley. 165, 2 home runs, 8 ribbies. Angels 2, Astros 1 in LA. Swing strike 2 at the bottom. Rangers 2, Mariners nothing in Seattle. Top of the third, 2-0 A's. Game 2 in Oakland. And he struck him out instantly, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Okay, for some IGN news for you guys, since I've been losing a little bit of supporters, which is not even a funny thought. Hold on a second. Okay, we're still doing alright. Brings up right-handed batter Jose Iglesias. Grounded food out his first time. It's 0 for 1. Game 2 in Oakland.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 1 at the bottom.
Just misses inside.
Let me see what I'm looking at. Brewers 4, Pirates 1 in Pittsburgh. Fly ball to right center field. And that will be bounced off the wall. And that will be a double for the Tigers. Heads up, ladies and gentlemen. That will be a double for Jose Iglesias for the 624 Tigers, and it is. That's bounced off the wall to deep right center field. Game 2 in Oakland. Runner at second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch offering coming up.
Standing in now,
Ball 1 up top.
He'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in
Third double this year for Jose Iglesias for the 624 Tigers. Cubbies 5, Yankees 3 in Chicago. 2-0 A's, top of the third, 2 outs. Game 2 in Oakland.
Here comes the 1-0.
Foul ball to right, strike 1.
This is chopped foul.
Now to keep you guys up to date, you guys know the actor from the Far Cry series, correct? Hold on a second. It's like swing strike 2 at the bottom.
1 and 2 now.
It's 1 and 2. So apparently the actor for Far Cry's best villain says he could reprise the role. And he's pretty much played by the one who plays as Aquaman, I think. I forgot his name.
From the stretch.
Foul ball to right,
And this
strike
is
2.
fouled back and out of play.
I know, let me expand on that a little bit. So I can see what's happening.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
5-0 to left center field, guys. He picks up a block, and it will be gone. 2-run shot to left center field. And here come the 6-24 Tigers. Ian Kinsler
It's a 2-run home run
on the middle of the plate, the deep left center field.
Home run for him on the year.
So yeah, his name is Michael Mando, the actor behind the iconic Far Cry 3. Third one of the season, Ian Kinsler 413 feet. In Game 2 in Oakland, the score tied 2-2 apiece. Look at this, guys. The 6-24 Tigers are bringing what they are going to do with them. The deep left center field. Top of the third, 2 outs. Game 2 in Oakland, scores 2-2 apiece. Ball 1 to the right. Brings up right-handed batter Trey Mancini. Mancini is 1-for-1 of single in the first. In Game 2 in Oakland. Athletics won the first one 2-0. That was yesterday. Second swing strike 1 at the bottom. So yeah, his name is Michael Mando, but I haven't played Far Cry 3. My dad has, but I've only played a little bit of Far Cry 4. 5-ball center field. We're going to get a little more straight action, and that'll bounce off the wall again. And that will be a double for the Tigers. You know what they say, here come the 6-24 Tigers. Oh my goodness. Any team that can do, anybody can do better. Now bounce off the wall, deep center field. So it's a runner at second, 2 outs, top of the third, 2-2 apiece. Game 2 in Oakland. And here's the pitch. Ground ball center field. Second gives the first in time, and the side is retired. Here's the replay once again. But 6-24 Tigers, 2-run shot to deep left center field. Ian Kinsler. Oh man, here we go. Go to bottom of the third. Athletics 2, Tigers 2. Do-up for the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. Zed Lowry. Seeing on his first time, it's 1-for-1. This will be a little bit interesting. Here's the pitch by Firma. Let's see what he can do. Swing and a miss, strike 1, upper left. So far today, guys, I've been up since 6:30. 6:30 once again, or before that, but I've been okay. Strike 2 on the upper right. So the one that was leading actor for Far Cry 3, he congratulated some of the people that had the honor for him to do it. So he's going to be in. But as of right now, there hasn't been any confirmation by any means very soon. And he struck him out, and that's out number 1 for the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland.
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play.
And with Far Cry 3 got a 9 out of 10 out of that. So look at the standings for the American League Central Division. 21 and 10 Mariners. We by 4.5 games between the 17-15 Astros and the Angels. Brings up Ryan Healy. Popped out his first time, he's 0-for-1. Here's the pitch by Firma. Strike 1 to the right. Orioles 6, White Sox 3 in Baltimore.
The 0-1 pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 2 up top. Comes the 0-2 by Firma. Ball 1 up in the upper left. So apparently they haven't heard anything, according to Joe Skeebels, some said, whatever his name is from his last name. Guy's the executive director on that, editor for the news. But as of right now, they haven't heard anything about a new Far Cry game since the release of Far Cry New Dawn. Which you guys have seen a couple episodes of Far Cry New Dawn, I believe last year. And it was actually the mid of 2019. It was actually for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, if I'm correct. 2-2 count by Firma. Ball 3 on deck. Mark Conha batting .242. But the good news is Ubisoft is planning on releasing 5 AAA games by early of next year. And I think that some of that, a little bit of that, might go to the PS5. And that's ball 4, second walk by Firma.
The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
So there you go, coming out of that for people. 5 AAA games will be in next year. Early next year. Brings up right-handed batter Mark Canha. Rounded out in the first, he's 0 for 1. Game 2 in Oakland. Runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Firma. Ball 1 to the right. Mets 1, Marlins 1 in New York City.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that
6 hours ago, apparently it says hundreds of gaming mice later. These are the best ones. And what I mean by mouses, pretty much big ground ball to right center field again. And that will be a single for the A's. Game 2 in Oakland. So, I'm pretty sure they're going to be a little bit upgraded. Rockies 2, Diamondbacks 2 in Colorado. First and third, 1 out. Here's the pitch offering. Strike 1 to the right. And there's also a little bit of news involving the Flash, involving a major villain. Mike Furman's given up 20 balls, 41 strikes. Pitch number 62 coming up. Ground ball to home. And he gets him out at home. Oh my goodness, that's out number 2. But it is a single for the what do you call it? For the A's though. And it was and good job by Michael Firma. Gets the ball.
Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball
and grounds out the third baseman from home. That's not bad of a strategy. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 on the upper right. Brings up Zaz Pegley. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. Game 2 in Oakland. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1 on the upper left. For those of you who watch Stranger Things, Stranger Things Season 4 will likely debut this winter of this year, 2020. I haven't watched it. I mean, I've never watched Stranger Things, but I've heard some good, exciting things on that. There was also a review yesterday for Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. Apparently that movie on Blu-ray and DVD pretty much had a 6 out of 10. And he struck him out. And the side is retired. Game 2 in Oakland, we had the top of the 4th. A's 2, Tigers 2. Doo-wop for the Tigers. Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. So the ones that are releasing this week, guys, in the set, you guys will get Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 for Naruto's Penguin this Friday for the Swits. Hold on a second. Foul ball to right, that's strike 1 in the stands. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Legends will be coming out next week. Today you guys will get Zane, Goodall, The Hope. Strike 2 to the left. Tuesday of next week, you guys will get Cosmic Defenders. And then the Saturday, you guys will have Bad Education. Next swing, and he's out. Struck him out, and that's the first out for the Tigers. Game 2 in Oakland. Brings up right-handed batter, Maki Matuk. Strikeout in the second inning, he's 0 for 1. And good news for a lot of people when it comes to beating anything for it. Ball 1 to the left is Fortnite is finally available on the Google Play Store. For goodness sakes, I don't think so. I'm not going to go get into it. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That's 1-1 so far. So yeah, I'm not in the mood for Fortnite. Not a big fan. For a lot of people. Strike 2 at the bottom, who wastes their damn time trying to play not play a new release of something that they don't want to get illustrated with or interested with, actually. 1 and 2 count. And a hit by a Pitts by Bonilla for the 11 and 18 Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. Here it is one more time. And there's also pre-production already underway for the Mandalorian Season 3 of Star Wars, by the way. Rangers 2, Mariners 1 in Seattle. Runner at first, 1 out. Top of the 4th, 2-2 apiece. Game 2 in Oakland. Here's the Pitts. Fly ball center field. Fly ball center field, and he makes the catch. Out number 2 for Detroit. And there's also the PA, and there's also been a conference that's still scheduled. Brings up right-handed batter to Colby Jones. Struck out in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1 in the chat. The Diaz release drop for Scoob will premiere on the VOD. This is video on demand. Video on demand. Ball 1 to the right. As we speak. Oh yeah, the news involving, despite the fact for anything going around the world right now. Hold on a second. Next swing, strike 1 to the right. It's the fact PAX West will be scheduled for September, despite the entire thing what's going on, and that would be the coronavirus. So that won't be a problem. But at least they're still having that conference and that call for it. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on the right. But at least the good news, the PAX East is going to be staying by where they're at. Braves 1, Cardinals nothing in Atlanta. So that'll be quite fortunate to see what they're going to head with that. Comes a 1 and 2 offering. Swing and a miss again, and the inning is over. Side 6, Reds 3 in Cincinnati. Go to the bottom of the 4th, Tigers 2, Athletics 2 in Game 2 in Oakland. Doo-wop for the A's, Dustin Fowler. Single in the 2nd is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch by Firma. Yeah, the Fowler, there's a couple names that have the last name Fowler. Dexter Fowler, the batter that's on the plate for the 12 and 18 Athletics this morning, and, you know. But Dexter Fowler's a golfer, the PGA Tour, so I don't know if he still golfs or not. I'm not 100% sure. Foul ball to right, strike 2.
Now here's the pitch.
Fly ball center field. He gets onto it and he makes the catch. 1 away for the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. A's won the first one 2-0. That'll bring in right-handed batter Marcus Semien. Right-handed batter, he's 1 for 2. A single in the first inning. Which is not a low rate of a contest though.
First delivery to him on the way.
Strike 1 up top.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning.
And also, there's been some breaking news that I was watching yesterday. The 24/7 champion Rob Gronkowski. Apparently, he's pretty. I mean, he was retired for quite some time. I believe for a couple months. But the good news is, he comes out of retirement, and even though he was a former Patriot, he's already been traded for a 7th round pick as we speak. So Rob Gronkowski will be joining Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fly ball to right center field, and he gets there. And that will be, guys, in Game 2 in Oakland, it will be a triple. So a triple for the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. We'll get it one more time. Pretty much ground ball to right center field, actually. Line drive to right center field. So yeah, Rob Gronkowski will be joining the Tom Brady and the Buccaneers this season. Here's the pitch. Foul ball to left, strike 1. Yeah, Gronkowski is the 24/7 champion, so I don't know how that's going to go with the NFL season. Ball went up top. But he has 31 to 32. Tom Brady's going to be 43 this August, so that's not bad. I mean, if Gronkowski would have played for the Steelers, that would be exciting. But, you know, probably not. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Athletics. Michael Fulmer shows no mercy for the 6-24 Tigers this morning. Game 2 in Oakland. So there you go, Gronkowski is headed to Tampa Bay to play with Tom Brady. An entire defense and offense. Thinking that the Buccaneers are going to be Super Bowl contenders. Well, contenders my ass. I don't think so. Roethlisberger's going to be back better than ever too. So let's not forget about that for a change. So the Steelers are going to be back better than ever this year. Ball 2 to the right. Runner at third. 2 routes, top of the 4th, 2-2 apiece. Bottom of the 4th, actually. Game 2 in Oakland. So I would not be surprised if the Buccaneers would be in the playoffs next year.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. But Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski, they have a good, healthy relationship since day 1. So I do have to give those two credit. I do have to give the two credit where credit's due. So, you know.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Pop up to left. The baseman's under it, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Like I said, I am not 100% certain at this point. We're at the top of the 5th. Tigers 2, Athletics 2. Game 2 in Oakland. Due up for the Tigers. Left-handed batter, Alex Presley. Struck out in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1. Game 2 in Oakland.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Held out a little too long.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it.
I don't know what kind of language that is, but okay.
Not much you can do with that pitch.
So, okay.
The 0-1 delivery.
Strike 2 to the left. It's now 0-2. Yeah, Brady has been playing for a long time. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Tigers. Game 2 in Oakland. Like I said, I would be in a little bit of a sock if the Buccaneers would be playoff contenders. Which I think they should be, but Gronkowski and Tom Brady, they're the big sell out of that. He's up right in the batter, Jose Iglesias. Double in the 3rd, he's 1 for 2. Game 2 in Oakland. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know in the chat of the group. Swing and a miss, strike 1 up top. Orioles 6, White Sox 3 in Baltimore.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
It's like swing strike 2. Sam Mania's given up 13 balls, 47 strikes, total 60 from 12 and 18 Athletics in Game 2 in Oakland. Comes the 0-2 by Mania. Swing and a miss again. Out number 2 for the Tigers. Angels 3, Astros 1 in LA. Mariners 4, Rangers 2 in Seattle. But yeah, let me know what your interest is on that in the chat. Here comes the right-handed batter, guys. Ian Kinsler. He got a 2-1 side in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 2. 2-2 apiece. Top of the 5th. 2 outs. Game 2 in Oakland. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on the upper right, outside the zone. Mania hasn't been doing too bad on the mound for the 12 and 18 Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. This is actually pretty much further where I can see it. Strike 2 to the right. That's 0-2 inside the zone. Yeah, that's when I heard the breaking news last night that Gronkowski is going to be traded to the Buccaneers to play with Tom Brady. Him and Rob and pretty much Rob Gronkowski. 1-2 offering coming up. Ball ball 2. Like I said, I'm a little bit sucked. But either way, you know, they'll have a good run. But they are not getting past the Steelers. So base 5 cuts nothing in Atlanta. Ball 3 on deck. Trey Mattini. He's a right-handed batter, batting .273. Marlins 3, Mets 1 in New York City. But if you guys have any questions based on that, Gronkowski with the Buccaneers and Tom Brady along with that, let me know in the chat of the Iamacreator group. Swing and a miss, and he's out, and the side is retired. Giants 7, Reds 3 in Cincinnati. We go to bottom of the 5th, Tigers 2, Athletics 2. Due up for the A's, Ted Lowry. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the 1st. Cubbies 5, Yankees 4 in Chicago. Here's the pitch by Firma. Diamondbacks 4, Rockies 2 in Colorado. Ball 1 to the right. I'm a little bit psyched, but it's all good. Steelers are going to do better than the Buccaneers, hopefully. So I've been with the Steelers for over 10 years. A lot of you guys in the chat understand that for sure. And same with my putting, you know. Foul ball to right, strike 2. Her and I have now been together for 1,026 days. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Athletics.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front.
It's a replay once again.
That wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the
so if you guys have a touchscreen on your phone, a computer, or a tablet, you guys can type in the website www.iamacreator.com/IamACreator. Brings up Ryan Healy, right-handed batter, 2 walk in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1.
Here comes the 1-0.
We have www.iamacreator.com/IamACreator. That was ball 2. 2-0 count by Firma. Ball 3 to the right. On deck, Mark Cunha batting .248. Okay, there it is. Hold on. 3-0 count coming up. Strike 1 to the left.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch.
Hold on a second. I'll type in a minute.
And missed on it and got ball called.
Foul ball to left, strike 2.
And they count it down.
Hold on. Let's see if I got this right. Okay, there we go. 3-2 count by Firma.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And
ball 4, another walk by Firma. Once again. As he walks, somebody. Brings up the next batter as we speak. He had a single as last time, I believe. Payitforward and be rewarded. There we go. Runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Firma. Ball 1 at the bottom.
Just below the knees, ball 1. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game.
Okay, strike 1 to the right.
Strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Firma's given up 24 balls, 62 strikes, total of 96. Check swing, strike 2.
Swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
It's now 1-2. Game 2 in Oakland. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm going to put down, it's so good to be back like Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man 2 at this point. Ball 3. On deck, Matt Zoyce batting .250. Game 2 in Oakland.
Well, that tells me we're going to have a bullpen game. You know, I'm looking at maybe
All right.
115, 120. That's a lot in one game, so we're going to be in the pen pretty soon.
Ground ball to right center field. And it will be a single for the A's. Game 2 in Oakland.
There are 2 aboard now.
Here you go one more time. Ground ball to right center field. And that's a single for Canha. I don't know. First and second, one out. Another offering. Strike one on the bottom right.
Fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far.
Just keep paying it forward and being rewarded. All good to go. Proceeding, staying connected, and never ask for anything in return.
Now a swing and
foul ball to left. And that's strike 2.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Was this not fire and desire or something like that? It's all good. And the ball is low. Runner from second. First goes to second. Runner from second goes to third. And that's ball 1.
So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation.
Replay of the crowd once again. Score to the Wild Pits. 1 and 2 count. Ball 2.
Taking the double play situation away.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in.
Okay, now we're back in the stat assistant. Thank you so much. All right. Perfect.
But message sent. Beware.
Foul ball to right, strike 2.
This is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2 one more time.
Ground ball center field again. Oh my. That'll be a 2 RBI single. As 12 and 18 Athletics, we gain the lead. It's 4-2 A's. Game 2 in Oakland. Oh my goodness.
As you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen is just set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not,
so an 2 RBI single for the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland.
Ready once again.
Brings up Josh Pregi, right-handed batter, struck out twice. He's 0 for 2.
So we'll see if he can fare
Runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to the right.
Right over the inside corner.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time.
Both signals in between left and right.
And yet he's still struggling.
Further nods his head. Ball 1 at the bottom. He's only given up 2 walks, I would pretty much think. So.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball 2 at the bottom.
Low, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach.
Fordun, how you doing for it?
Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ball 3 up top.
And it's 3-1.
Oh, I haven't been live before.
Waits on deck.
Come on, attention's so bad. On deck, Fowler batting 238. Ball 4 again.
So a good job out of the 9.
As Michael Furman walks Pregi for the 12 and 18 Athletics. Oh, wow.
You should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that.
And I think that'll be it for as the Tigers pull him out. And here's manager for the 12 and 18 Athletics coming to the mound.
And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
And that will be it for Michael Furman. He had an okay performance on the mound for the 623 Tigers. 24, I think. And taking over on the mound for the 624 Tigers, Alex Wilson. Wilson making his 4th start. 1 save, 4.50 ERA, and he has 2 strikeouts to his credit. First and second, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Wilson. Foul ball to right, strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Foul ball to right, strike 2.
And he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right
Yeah, I'm going to put something on this one. Wait, there we go. 0-2 offering. Ground ball center field. Second gives to the first, and that's the second out, though. Runner from second goes to third.
looked like an easy inning.
6-24 Tigers defense for trying to get a double play out of that one. But they got the second baseman out, primarily. Here it is one more time. Try to get there. First and third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Wilson. Strike one at the bottom.
Will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more
Just
here.
the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Here's the pitch.
Foul ball to right, strike 2.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Wilson looking to get out of this inning, and he will not. Fly ball to left center field, and it's gone.
On a 2-strike count.
And he will not. 3-run shot by the Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. And that would be Marcus Semien. Now what the Tigers were expecting. 3-1 for the season by Marcus Semien. Score 7-2 Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland.
As soon as it leaves your hand, but guess what? There are no delete or rewind.
Oh my goodness.
That's a mistake, and it was a
Marcus Semien for 12-18 Athletics. Bottom of the 5th, 7-2 Athletics. 2 outs. Foul ball to right.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch.
He nods his head. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
He better be careful.
Nods his head again, 0-2 count. Ball 1 to the upper left.
He'd like to have over again, missed high with the slider.
There you go. That's right. Smash that like button. Tweet it out. Say a comment. Add it to a playlist. Foul ball to left, strike 2. Wilson would love to get out of this inning right now. Check swing. Ball 2.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and
nice. Awesome sauce right there. And he struck him out, and the inning is over. Oh my.
Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and
We're going to top of the 6th, and Athletics 7, Tigers 2, game 2 in Oakland. Do what for the Tigers, right in the batter, Trey Mattini. Mattini's doubled in the 3rd, he's 2 for 2.
Into the windup.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1 up top.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at
there you go.
How's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean,
ball 1 to the right.
Over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great, but the type of success he's having.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch. If you can
that's not bad of a name. Steffi or something like that. Stephanie Steffi. 1-1 count. Fly ball to right center field. Racing back, and he makes the catch, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Just keep paying it forward, guys, and being rewarded, and we're all good to go. And always normally staying connected. Six swing, strike 1 at the bottom.
He went around for strike 1.
No, a big one from YouTube Creator. Okay. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game,
and a strikeout again. Out number 2 for the Tigers. Angels 4, Astros 1 in LA.
Nick Castellanos is sent packing for route number 2 in the.
Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Mariners 4, Rangers 2 in Seattle. If you guys want to vote for the Idol, score is 27-12 in the favor of Aladdin. Over the greatest showman. Ground ball to left. Third baseman's under it. Gives it to first baseman for a good catch, and the side is retired.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a
Good play call by the 12 and 18 Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. We go to bottom of the 6th. A's Athletics 7, Tigers 2. Doo-wop for the A's. Left-handed batter Matt Olson. Olson 1 for 3 with a single in the first.
An already sizable lead.
I'm going to put guys on this one. Okay, there we go. Wilson nods his head. Here's the offering. Ball 1 to the left.
That just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, 2-0 now.
If I pay it forward and be rewarded, we never ask for support back.
You can bet he's not going to hold back.
Foul ball to right, strike
This is
1.
going to be a foul ball.
Foul ball to right, strike 2. Braves 5, Cardinals nothing in Atlanta.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Foul ball to right,
Another
strike 2.
1-10 foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
You guys have seen the movie Austin Powers, correct?
Another foul ball in this battle
With
will continue.
the debut of Mini-Me, perhaps? I don't know who plays him. And he struck him out number 1 for the A's.
Fastball, one gone.
Anytime you get rookies just
Well,
breaking
Dr.
into
Evil's
big
played
leagues,
by,
you expect a certain amount of it.
shit.
There aren't any easy at-bats at
So
this
pretty much
level,
fucking
and
know
you
his
really
name.
have to learn how to slow the game down in your head.
He's played by somebody. I think it's the same as Mike Myers. Cubbies 9, Yankees 7, Chicago. Here's a pitch by Wilson. Swing and a miss at strike 1. Brings up Zed Lowry. He's 1 for 3 for single in the first in game 2 in Oakland. But that would be my guess. You have some of the other actors back there, but Many-Me and the other one used to have a feud since in the second or third Austin Powers movie. But you'll remember they're pretty much Many-Me's actually a good guy at the and one of the posts on that. Ball 3. On deck, Ron Healy batting .276. Cubbies 9, Yankees 7, Chicago. Fly ball left center field. He gets under cover and he makes the catch, out number 2. Brings up right-handed batter Ryan Healy. He's been driven 2 walks. It's 0 for 1.
And the pitch.
Strike 1 up top. Game 2 in Oakland, bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, 7-2 Athletics. Strike 2 at the bottom.
Knee-high fastball.
Wilson nods his head, offering. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
Back and out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right
Good
there.
morning, Dead Side. How are you this morning? And he makes the catch from first baseman, caught it, and the side is retired. Holy my. We go to top of the 7th, A's 7, Tigers 2. And this tells the story in Game 2 in Oakland, guys. 6 and 24 Tigers, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. 12 and 18 Athletics, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Well, here's us tired, buddy? How's everything going today, this morning? So far for me, I've been up since 6:30. Do what for the Tigers? Like a Montauk get a hit by a pitch in the 4th, and he's 0 for 1. But yeah, I've been up since 6:30, but today's my last day off from work, most likely. Until Monday of next week. Oh, things are okay. Nice. I see you've been doing a little bit of recording too. How's that going?
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Swing and a miss, strike 2 on the upper right.
Trouble now, 0-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others.
Got MT at 10 cents, so bad. Thank you, Presley.
Moving all over the place.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Fly ball center field. Facing back, and he makes the catch, 1 away. But yeah, Dad, I did see you do a little bit of recording this week. Brings up James McCann, right-handed batter, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Sam Benia's given up 17 balls, 60 strikes, total 77.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply
Ground ball
on the
left center field.
And Lowry won't be able to track it
And,
down.
and that is a single for the
I
Tigers.
think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down.
The Tigers were going to keep it up there a little bit.
Get him too.
But it hasn't been too bad today. Runner at first, 1 out, 7-2 A's, top of the 7th. Game 2 in Oakland. Ball 1 to the right.
The first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Jacoby Jones might get a batter. 2 strikeouts is 0 for 2. Oh, nice. Proud of what you're doing, buddy.
Here's the 1-0.
Fly ball left center field. Racing back, and it will be out of here. Santa Maria. First major league home run by Jacoby Jones. You know what they say when it comes to a batter or a different player, guys? Anything you can do, I can do the same thing a little bit better than you can. 2-run shot by Jacoby Jones for the 6-24 Tigers. The score is 7-4 A's. And here come the Tigers. Game 2 in Oakland. Look at that. Deep to left center field. Deep to left center field, guys. Oh, man. It's 7-4 A's. Not bad of an idea by Jacoby Jones. Gets a good ovation by the players. For the 6-24 Tigers in Game 2 in Oakland. And the batting bench.
Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw.
7-4, top of the 7th. 1 out for the A's. Foul ball to left, strike 1. Braves 5, Cardinals nothing in Atlanta. So what kind of recording did you do this morning, buddy? Ball 1 at the bottom. But this time, if you're going to try to put a hit up with a bat, you better not try to, buddy. But hit me up with something. And a pop-up to left center field. And he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Game 2 in Oakland. But hit me up with something, buddy. Anything. Brings up right-handed batter, Jose Iglesias. He had a double in the 3rd. Well, you only been up for an hour? Okay. So did you get yourself a cup of tea this morning to get started? Fly ball to right center field. He's under it, and he makes the catch, and the inning is over. Replay once again. 6-24 Tigers, deep to left center field by Jacoby Jones. Go to bottom of the 7th, A's 7, Tigers 4. Always have, always will. Nice. 2 out for the A's, Mark Kenya. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Here's the pitch by Wilson. Fly ball to right center field. And that's off the wall. And that will be a double. So a double for the Athletics on the middle of the plate.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well.
So which one do you prefer the best? That's coffee. I mean, decaf equals coffee or tea. Right at second, nobody out.
Here's Matt Joyce now.
Ball 1 to the left. Cubs 9, Yankees 7, Chicago. Left-handed batter Matt Joyce, 1 for 3 of a single, and 2 ribbies driven in. I mean, I don't like tea when it comes to a flavor because tea isn't my kind of flavored opportunity that I would have a taste for, but hot chocolate's not bad. Fly ball to right center field. Racing back, and he makes a catch. And that's the first out for the A's. And runner at second goes to third. Yeah, T. That's what I'm thinking. Brings up right-handed batter Josh Preggy. He's 0 for 2 for walking the 5th inning. Runner at third, 1 out. Here comes the offering. Foul ball to left, strike 1. Yeah, coffee's not bad of a flavor. I've always seen plenty of people have it. Pop up to right. And almost a diving catch out of that. That's foul ball, strike 2.
1 out and a runner on third.
Foul ball to right in the stands, strike 2.
But this is going to wind up out of play.
So, what kind of recording are you going to be getting done today, buddy? Since I go back tomorrow. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
And they'll do it again. As a look, now the pitch. Sent out
Fly ball straight center field. And he makes the catch out number 2 for the A's, while the runner with third goes to home. Well, as much as you can, nice. So you're going to do it before, by the time you get tired, huh? But at least you'll have plenty of energy on your side. The score is 8-4 A's, game 2 in Oakland. Brings up Dustin Fowler, excuse me, almost said Dexter. It's 1 for 4 of a single in the second.
From the stretch.
Yeah, Dexter Fowler is actually a golfer, so. Ball 1 on the bottom left.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1.
Yeah, Dexter Fowler is a golfer, so. I don't know if he's part of the Fowler family. He could be, but that would be just a guess. Strike 2 on the bottom right. So today's my last day off, and then my next day off will be this Monday, so. Ball 2 on the bottom right.
But this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2 count, and he struck him out.
And the inning is over.
And that's out number 3 for the A's. The side is retired.
So it's 1 run.
Game 2 in Oakland.
No errors and no one left.
We go to top of the 8th. Athletics 8, Tigers 4.
Ryan Dahl.
And taking over on the mound for the 12 and 18 Athletics, Ryan Dahl. Ryan Dahl makes 12 start of the series. He has 1 save. And he's given up 7 strikeouts to his credit.
Ian Kinsler will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd.
Here comes the flashback. 2-1 shot by Ian Kinsler. That turned things on for the 6-24 Tigers this morning. That was deep to left center field. In the bullpen, right-handed pitcher Liam Hendricks. Here's the pitch offering by Dahl. Foul ball to left. Strike 1. Hit speed was 33 miles per hour.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1 to the right.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1
But
now.
how's everything going after last night, buddy? Any good songs that you've been getting into a little bit? Foul ball to right in the stand, strike 2. Hit speed 89 miles per hour. From the bat, here comes the 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss, out number 1 for the Tigers. Game 2 in Oakland.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Holy crap.
Those ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that.
Well, I have a little bit of energy in my system, but I'm alright. Oh, okay. And the bullpen quits Statser. It's in the bullpen for 12 and 18. Athletics swing and a miss, strike 1. Top. But it's all good. Anybody can be feel to do anything as good as they can, or whatever they pretty much want to do. As long as we put our mind to it. So far, my partner and I today, guys, it's been 1,026 days. Since today's Wednesday as we speak. Ball 1 at the bottom. It's now 1-2. Mariners 5, Rangers 3 in Seattle. Yeah, it's been 1,026 days, by the way. So that's still pretty impressive. Ball 2. It's now 2-2. 2-2 offering by Dahl. Foul ball to left, strike 2.
Ready with another 2-2.
Foul ball to left again, strike 2. I'm also hoping my future fiancée could be in the chat, but And he swung on and missed. So the first baseman, and he's out. Nationals 12, Phillies 4 in Philadelphia. That'll bring in right-handed batter Nick Castellanos. Struck out in the 6th inning. He's 0 for 3. In Game 2 in Oakland. Brewers 4, Pirates 1 in Pittsburgh. But anything is a good choice, or anything is a good plan, as long as you put your mind to it. Dog gives a sign, and here's the offering coming up. Swing and a miss, strike one to the right.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball one to the right.
1 ball and 1 strike.
And there we go.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Fly ball to right center field. Racing back, and it's deep to right center field, and it's gone. Once again, here come the 6 and 24 Tigers. Deep to right center field. That's why I'm keeping it on veteran. See how it's going to go. And it's going quite well. 5th one of the season by Nick Castellanos, 353 feet. The score is 8-5 Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. We play once again by a solo shot by Nick Castellanos, deep to right center field. And that's a solo shot to right. Score is 8-5. Game 2 in Oakland. Top of the 8th. 2 outs. And they pop up to left. And that's foul ball. Strike 1. Hit speed 72 miles per hour. 6 swing, strike 2 at the bottom. And that is Victor Martinez. Oh man. So I'm climbing through a little bit. Foul ball to left, strike 2. I'm also going to set my alarm since I go back 10 to 6:30 tomorrow, but what it does mean after 6:30, guys, is, well, tomorrow's Thursday, I'm off at 6:30 tomorrow, but you guys will have a new episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake this Thursday after work tomorrow night, and Friday in the morning, so it won't be a problem. Swung on and missed, he's out. Gives it the first baseman, and the inning is over. Replay once again. Solo shot by Nick Castellanos, deep to right center field. Game 2 in Oakland. To the bottom of the 8th. Athletics 8, Tigers 5. Do-run for the Athletics. Right-handed batter Marcus Semien. 3 for 4 for home run, triple, and a single. It's a pitch by Wilson. Ball 1 to the left. We're gonna have 2 likes and we get up to 4 in the chat today. That's my last day off from work. Strike 1 to the right.
Right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you don't throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Wilson nods his head. Strike 2 on the upper left. Oh no, let me get this up and running real quick. Oh, never mind. 1 and 2 offering. Pop up to center field, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the A's. Game 2 in Oakland this morning. Brings up right-handed batter Chris Davis. He tripled, drove in a ribby. He's 1 for 3. As the Tigers will replace him. So on the mound for the 6 and 24 Tigers, Game 2 in Oakland, Bruce Rondon. Bringing the 9th start of the series, 6.52 ERA and 13 strikeouts to his credit. Ball 1 on the upper right.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel.
If you guys have any questions, you guys want to vote for the idol, Alan's at 27, Grace Holmes at 12. So let me know if you guys have any voting implications. I'm glad my opponent and I know what you guys going on for the idol. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to the right. 1-2 by Rondon. And he struck him out. So Davis gets struck out for 12 and 18 Athletics. He'll just one more time. And I think that's the first out. We'll get it one more time. Actually, that's the second out. Here's the pitch. Foul ball to left, strike 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Strike 2 at the middle.
Down the middle for strike number 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think
Nationals 2, Phillies 4 in Philadelphia.
I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1 up top.
High fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ball 2 in the upper right. A little outside the zone, that point being. Comes a 2-2 offering. Ball 3. On deck, Zed Lowry batting .313.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate.
3-2 count by Rondon. Ball 4, first walk by Rondon. As he walks Matt Olson for 12 and 18 Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. Excuse me.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me...
Brings up Zed Lowry, he's 1 for 4 for single in the first.
Really frustrate you.
Strike 1 at the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after.
So what's going to be your recording for today on that site? Any good ones? Any good ones for today? Strike 1, actually ball 1 at the right. Excuse me. Ball 2 to the right.
2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3. Diamondbacks 4, Rockies 3 in Colorado. On deck, Ron Healy batting .273. Run with first, bottom of the 8th.
To see a heater that he can do something
with 2 outs.
And look out, that's in very
to see what I can get done. Alright. And another walk again. As Lowry gets walked for the 12 and 18 Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland. Brings up right in the bat of Ron Healy. He's 0 for 2 with 2 walks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Strike 1 to the right.
Cold strike on the inside.
First and second, 2 outs, 8 to 5 A's. Game 2 in Oakland.
Here's a swing.
Foul ball to left, strike 2.
This will get foul for strike 2.
Ball 1 on the upper left. It's 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run.
Ball 2.
Down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
He's set.
2-2 offering.
There's a swing.
And it's not over yet, guys. Fly ball to deep right center field again. And it's a 3-run shot, and it's gone. Deep left center, right center field. Goodbye baseball as we speak. To right center field. Oh my goodness. 6th of the season by Ryan Healy. Right-handed batter, 342 feet. As the score is 11 to 5 Athletics. Game 2 in Oakland.
It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it.
They go deep to right center field.
Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
11 to 5 A's, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Game 2 in Oakland. Brings up Mark Connor, right-handed batter. He's 3 for 4 with 2 singles, 2 runs, and a double. Serving in. Rondon, we're going to get out of this inning. Fly ball to right center field, line shot.
And
And that will be a single for the
He just sports that
Athletics.
ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing
So a
it
single for the
further,
A's.
but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
But you know what they say, whatever is best to get done or continue with, it's pretty much something you can continue to do. Brings up left-handed batter Matt Joyce, 1 for 4 with a single and 2 RBIs driven in. One at first, 2 outs. The pitch by Rondon. Ball 1 to the right. A total of walks by Rondon for 6 and 24 Tigers. He's given up 2 walks. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Easier said than done, though.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Foul ball to right, strike 2.
Foul ball. And a pitch.
Ball 2, and scored as a wild pitch. Runner for first goes to second, and that's ball 2.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the base.
Definitely a wild pitch, 2 and 2 count.
And now a wild pitch.
Ball 3.
You know he's talking to himself in his head.
On deck, Zaz Pregi batting 244. Rondon cannot afford another walk. 3 and 2 count. Swing and a miss. That's the offering right there. And the side is retired.
So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits.
Game 2 at Oakland. Go to top of the 9th. Athletics 11. Tigers 5. There's the outside look of the city of Oakland. And taking over on the mound for the 12 and 18 Athletics, Liam Hendricks. Empty game of the series, 1.29 ERA and 19 strikeouts. Doo-wop for the Tigers, right-handed batter Mike Matuk. And a hit by a pitch in the 7th inning. He's 0 for 2. Strike 1 at the bottom.
The first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding.
I'm going to be getting a sour going after I'm done with this, so. Since I've been up early this morning. Ball 1 at the bottom.
Low, it's a ball and a strike.
I would say it won't be that bad of an idea, so.
The windup, the 1-1 pitch.
5 ball center field. And he makes the catch, 1 out for the Tigers.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Game 2 in Oakland. So the lineup today is, you guys will have another episode of Borderlands 3. In the bullpen, Deo Kalumi, left-handed pitcher for the 12 and 18 Athletics. Brings up James McCann, right-handed batter, 1 for 3, with single in the 7th. And then tonight, I think I'm hoping to do Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. New episode of that tonight. But it all depends. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
It's now 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the second out for the Tigers. Game 2 in Oakland. And the Tigers are down to their final out. They have been getting some good runs finally this season. Play once again. Angels 4, Astros 3 in LA. Last chance for the Tigers in Game 2 in Oakland.
Into the box, Jacoby Jones.
Ball 1 to the left. Brings up right-handed batter Jacoby Jones. Got a 2-run side in the 7th inning. He's 1 for 3.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike 1 in the upper left. It's now 1-1. 1-1 count. 5 ball to right center field, and that'll do it.
On the move is Joyce.
And he makes the catch, and the Tigers once again have another loss in the column. Tigers go down to 6 and 25 this season. But at least they played not of a close game, but the Athletics get a victory after 13 and 18 this morning. But look at the stats sheet, guys. Jacoby Jones had 1 for 4, home run and 2 RBIs. In Kinzo, the same thing. Nick Castellanos was 1 for 4, though. For home run and a ribby. Double for Jose Iglesias. 1 for 4. On the side for the 13 and 18 Athletics, Marcus Semien, 3 for 5, home run, triple, 3 RBIs.
3 hours and 58 minutes.
Marking 4 for 5 with a double. So the A's take game 2 this morning, up to 13 and 18. Over the Tigers down to 6 and 25. Final score 11 to 5. 13 hits, 7 hits, 1 error. Tigers played not bad of a game this morning, but at least they scored better than 2 runs by itself today. Yeah, pretty much. 2K2 Maple, Michael Reed, Ryan Vogelsong. So the Tigers go down to 6 and 25 this season. To simulate the date, as far as the other scores goes, we have the Red Sox going up to 17-14 by 4 over the Twins down to 19-11. The season in Minnesota, final score 9-5. 16 hits, 12 hits. First win by Doug Fister. Blue Jays win by 2, up to 14 and 16. With the Rays down to 19-13. And Tampa 4-2, 8 hits, 3 hits. Beginning up to a 4-0 start for the 14-16 Blue Jays. Asuna was fourth save, excuse me. Indians climbed to 20 and 11 by 4 over the Royals, down to 16 and 14. Kansas City 10-6, 13 hits, 8 hits, 1 error. Corey Kluber up to a 6-1 start for the 2011 Indians. Miller with his first save. Orioles up to 8-21 over the White Sox down to 10-20 in Baltimore. 6-3, 8 hits, 8 hits. Made Myers' second win. Bretton was fourth save. Nationals up to 18 and 12 by 8 over the Phillies, down to 5 and 25, and Philadelphia 12 to 4, 19 hits, 8 hits, 1 error. Trevor Rourke with his third win. Rourke. Brewers going up to 16 even over the Pirates, down to 13-17 in Pittsburgh by 3, 4-1, 8 hits, 4 hits. Matt Garza, I believe, with a second win. Nabel with 7th save. Braves up to 15 and 15 over the Cards, down to 18-13. In Atlanta, 5-0 shutout, 7 hits, 3 hits, 3 errors. Freeman with a second win. Marlins climbed to 18 and 17 over the Go-Go Mets in New York City, down to 16 and 15. 3-1, 11 hits, 5 hits. McGowan up to a 3-0 start for the 13-17 Marlins. And Ziegler with a 6th save. Giants up to 15 and 16 over the Reds, down to 15-16 Cincinnati. 7-4, 13 hits, 8 hits. Marcus Bumgarner, I believe, that's his first name. Second win. Melancon with his 9th save. Cubbies had a good game once again with the Yankees. Cubbies in the end going up to 21 and 9 over the Yankees, down to 20 and 9. In Chicago 9-7. 13 hits, 1 error, 12 hits. Strop with his 4th win. Diamondbacks climbed to 19 and 13 of the series over the Rockies, down to 17 and 14 in Colorado. 5-3, 8 hits, 7 hits. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Ray with his 3rd win. Rodney with his 8th save. Dodgers win by 7, up to 17 and 14 over the Padres, down to 12 and 20 in San Diego. 8-1, 11 hits, 6 hits, 1 error. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what I put down, but I erased the 2 letters I was sending. Clayton Kershaw with his 3rd win. Angels win by 1, up to 17 and 15 in LA. Over the Astros, down to 17 and 15. 4-3, 11 hits, 1 error, 7 hits, 1 error. Matsumoto with his 3rd win, Parker with 7th save. And the Mariners improved to 21 and 10 in Seattle. Over the Rangers, down to 14-17 in Seattle. 5-3, 9 hits, 1 error, 9 hits, 2 errors. Paxton up to a 5-0 start for the 21-10 this season for the 21-10 Mariners in Seattle. Diaz with his 9th save. So the series finale is going to be, I I don't know. Maybe this weekend. I was thinking this weekend. Between, as we speak, Tigers played a little bit of close games between back-to-back. The 14 and 18 Athletics. So the Athletics won the first one 2-1. Won the second. A's won the second one 11-5 out of that this morning. So it'll be the series finale in the coming weekend for sure. Between the 6 and 25 Tigers taking on 13 and 18 Athletics in Oakland. As we speak. As far as the others go, we have the 14-16 Blue Jays, 19-13 Rays in Tampa. AJ Sanchez 2-4, 5.57 ERA. Randall Cobb, I believe, 5-0 for the 19-13 Rays in Tampa. With a 2.38 ERA. 13-17 Marlins taking on the 16-15 Mets in New York City. Stanley 3-3, 3.355 ERA. Jared DeGrom 1.50 ERA. 10-20 White Sox taking on the 8-21 Orioles in Baltimore. Rodon 2-4 with a 4.03 ERA taking on Jimenez 5.11 ERA. 18-13 Cards taking on the 15-15 Braves in Atlanta. Matt Waka, or Mike or Matt, 1-4, 4.94 ERA taking on Duran. Duran 4.42 ERA. 16-16 even the Brewers taking on the 13-17 Pirates in Pittsburgh. Zach Davies 3-2, 4.46 ERA. Taking on Talon, 4.20 ERA. 17-14 Red Sox taking on the 19-11 Twins in Minnesota. David Price, 2-2, 4.58 ERA. Taking on Barreros, 3-0, 2.68 ERA. Let's pronounce this earned runs allowed. Or not the average, but average or pretty much obtained. 20-11 Indians taking on 16-14 Royals in Kansas City. Carrasco 5-0 start. 1.46 ERA taking on Vargas. 3.55 ERA. 18-12 Nats taking on the 5-25 Phillies in Philadelphia. Max Scherzer perfect for 4-0. 1.81 ERA taking on Nola. 4.96 ERA. 19-13 Diamondbacks taking on the 17-14 Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Corbin 2-0, 2.83 ERA. Taking on Marquez, 3.82 ERA. 17-15 Astros taking on the 17-15 Angels in LA. Brandon Peacock 3-3, 2.55 ERA. Taking on Sky with 6, 2.04 ERA. 14-17 Angels taking on the improved 21-10 Mariners in Seattle. Gonzalez 0-4, 6.12 ERA. Taking on Hernandez, 4.34 ERA. 15-16 Giants take on the aiming 15-16 Reds in Cincinnati, Ohio. Johnny Cueto 2.1, 3.68 ERA. Taking on Falani, I believe. 7.48 ERA. 17-14 Dodgers taking on 12-20 Padres in San Diego. Udavas 3-1, 4.14 ERA. Oh, thank you, Chaotic, for following that. Thank you so much. At least my buddy Chaotic on Twitter pretty much follows what I'm continually doing. Taking on Hudson 5.94 ERA. And the 20-9 Yankees taking on the 21-9 Cubbies in Chicago. Another pitching matchup to look into. CC Sabathia 3-1, 3.34 ERA. Taking on Arita 3-1, 56 ERA. We're not going to do any standings. We're good to go in between that. But that's going to do it for me this morning. Hold on a second. Tell you a bit more in a minute. Hold up. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. The Tigers are down to 6-25, but at least they played a bit more of a close game this morning. So baseball will be this weekend, since I'm going to be pretty much pale and pretty much damn tired for this weekend for morning shifts. But my next days off is going to be Monday and Friday of next week. So I'm going to be off May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, as we speak responsibly. If you guys want to catch more MLB 17 in the chat, or outside the chat of, since I still have a total of 48 moderators as we speak, make sure you guys smash the like button, hit that red support button, stay connected. If you guys are new in the chat, do the same thing that you usually do by normally paying forward and being rewarded. Be like, if you want to try to get it, you have to earn it. Isn't that right, that site? If it pretty much is in the chat. Does anybody in the chat also has a Facebook and a Twitter account as well this morning? You guys can do the same thing. You guys can share it, tweet it out, type it in, leave a loving, caring comment. And we're all good to go after leaving a comment. But yes sir, buddy, proud of you for that. And we never ask anything back in return. You guys want to vote for the idol? Aladdin's at 27, Great Storm's at 12. So you guys can choose to vote or not to vote. It'll be okay. That way, my love and I will make Aladdin our winner for the idol. So it won't be a bad idea or anything. But it'll be okay. But alright guys, this afternoon you guys will have a new episode of BL3. And then I'm going to dig deep for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis tonight as well. So baseball will be back this weekend. Magazine of the Sword Tigers. If you guys have any questions as well, let me know. But I want to say thank you, Dead Site. Be careful. Thank you for stopping by as well, my man. And thank you guys for watching as well, guys. I hope you all enjoyed and been entertained this morning. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And love one another. This is ZD signing off. I'll see you guys this afternoon for Borderlands 3. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a good morning and stay safe.